Hello, Just Too Good here with another LEGO Spongebob review, and this is the emergency room set, something that was a Toys R Us exclusive back when it was released in 2008 for a total of $30 with 3 minifigures and 236 pieces. Now my copy isn't officially sealed, but they did reseal it at the sides, and more importantly, if everything goes well, alright, good, there you go. All our bags are actually sealed, but one thing I do notice is that this 16 by 32 base plate has some little markings on it. You can see right there. So hopefully this wasn't used, but let's get building. So here's the set all built up. Now let's take a look at those minifigures. So here is Dr. Gill Gilman. They just call him the emergency room doctor, unfortunately. He doesn't even get a name by LEGO. But I highlight him first because this character is exclusive to the set. This is also like the first time, I think, or no, actually, I got the one from Glove World, so never mind. But still, it's a very interesting headpiece here for the fish, where you have this very round look, a stud at the top, and a fin at the back. And you can see how that attaches to the torso there. And they use this for characters like the bus driver and also like the Glove World attendant in the future. Oh, and this torso right here is actually not exclusive to the LEGO Spongebob line. Now, the Spongebob is an exclusive figure, and this is a fantastic exclusive variant because you got this head wrap design here, the bandage wrap, and just the printing on that, I'm very impressed by for a 2008 Spongebob set. Look at how it goes around the figure, connecting with the corners pretty flawlessly. There's a little bit of gaps right here, but it's not too big of a deal. And then even at the top, it goes around the stud, which looks fantastic. Now, if you don't know how this LEGO Spongebob figure works, well, this whole headpiece here just goes around the torso, or goes over the torso, and slides into place because the bottom actually has a little attachment there. It was a pretty clever figure for back in the day, but nowadays, if they did release SpongeBob, I would hope for dual molded arms and dual molded short legs. And the only minifigure who isn't exclusive to this set is Patrick. This variant of Patrick is very common. It appears, I think, in 5 sets in total. There was the original Bikini Bottom set it appeared in, the 2007 Driver School, which I just reviewed recently, and also the 2008 Bus set. So he is very common. It would have been cool to get a different facial expression or something like that. So here's the set all built up. There's 2 builds, which are the ambulance and then the emergency room. First, we'll take a look at the emergency room, and this design is actually pretty darn accurate to the SpongeBob emergency room. They get a lot of these different shapes down of those old car mufflers down under the sea by using these little panel pieces. These have stickers on them, but it is one of the easier pieces to put a sticker on, so I didn't mind it too much. There's also stickers across multiple pieces on these 1x6 tiles right here for the emergency room sign. So yeah, that's a sticker. This is a 2x2 sticker, this is a sticker, this is a sticker. Interesting use of the seaweed piece in a translucent green. I thought they would just go with like a neutral green. And interesting use of these cup pieces to add to those muffler designs. Now these doors right here are in a very nice color to get. And once you open them up, you could go inside the emergency room. And the inside of the emergency room felt pretty spacious at first, but when you have your characters in there, there's just enough room to play. The set includes 2 stretchers, and one of them is used as the patient bed inside the room. There's an IV little device here, and this design does use a 1x1 printed tile that's appeared before, as well as these translucent cylinders. I just kind of wish it was attached to something to the ground because it keeps falling over just by the positioning of that small string piece with the stud at the ends. And then over here, there's a little table or a barrel with a cup on it. In this corner, there's a sink, which has some vials or some, I don't know, it could be medicine or whatever. 2x2 stickered piece, another sticker on this panel here, and then another sticker on this 2x2 of these documents. Now to this corner over here, there's a small computer build, which does have a 2x2 print and a 1x2 printed keyboard. I just kind of wish that X-ray sticker right there was more Lego-like for SpongeBob's figure. 2x2 of what seem to be flowers, and then the anatomy of a fish. These are all pretty nice details, but they are a pain in the butt to put on because you got to put them on these panels after you put the panels inside. So to put that anatomy of the fish one, it's like a super hard kind of just alignment you have to put on there. So that was kind of annoying, and I wish they made you put that on before you put those panels in. But right on the opposite side here, moving on to the exterior and just taking a closer look at this right side of the hospital, these pieces right here are very rare to get in reddish brown, and you get 2 on this side and then 1 on the other side here. Those only came in that one super big Viking set, so I'm glad that they included quite a few in here. And I like the combination they have going on with that panel piece and then the panels on the opposite side, where the outside does have a very wooded, rustic look, and then the inside has that professional medical look. Either way, for this right side, there's only space for parking, which makes it look very vacant at first, but when you put the ambulance there, it actually looks like it's a pretty packed facility. Either way, one last thing would be the detailing of the sticker for the parking sign. But without further ado, let's take a look at the ambulance. In the world of SpongeBob, they use boats instead of cars, and this ambulance has that boating design that's actually consistent with, say, the driving school set or the Good Neighbors of Bikini Bottom set, which precede and succeed this set. The design of this does have a sticker with the anchor at the side, and that's on both sides. And it has enough space at the driver's seat to just remove the ceiling here, and you could have Patrick sitting down there. And then inside the ambulance, which you can access by opening up this hatch at the back, there's that other stretcher, and that's something that you could just load SpongeBob on. And SpongeBob still has the IV, so I gotta take him off there. And then put him into the stretcher. It's quite a snug fit, but he's in there pretty well, and you can close up that back. And then this propeller can be moved up and down since it's on a 1x1 clip, and you can spin it around as well. But that is it for the builds of the set. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. So the box for this set indicates it's limited edition. That design corresponds with Toys R Us, which is what it was exclusive to. Then at the back, there's a different view of the set, ad for the other 2 2008 sets, and a comic, which we'll take a closer look at in the instructions. And instructions for this set are actually kind of like a thicker material than usual. At the end, not only do they have advertisement for the 2008 sets, but where is it? That was right back there. Oh, they also have the little comic, which we said we'd take a look at in the instructions. And the design of this is pretty funny. It seems like SpongeBob got stung by a jellyfish, and then the doctor takes him in and fixes him up, and then he's back to jellyfishing. So overall, this is another set I adore from the LEGO Spongebob line. It's the least iconic location they've done, but they've captured that location very well, which is hard to do because SpongeBob is this cartoon with all these different shapes and everything. And to use pieces like these cylinder designs and cups and panels, it all came together very well to give that cartoony look. I also like how much is in this set. For $30, it feels like a complete set with an inside that, yeah, sure, has a lot of loose pieces. It may look vacant at first, but when you have all the characters in there and everything, it feels very much worth it for that $30, especially with the ambulance as well. And we don't usually get hospitals from LEGO in general, and hospitals are always something I love to get from LEGO, so there could be a little bit of bias there on why I love this set. But consider all the great pieces, consider that very unique design, consider even the exclusive minifigures and the price from back in the day. This is definitely one of my favorite LEGO SpongeBob sets. What do you guys think? Am I being too easy on this set? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.